Hi everyone, welcome to this online training. Today's learning objective has to do with orienting you to the teacher resource link. This is an online database of free resources vetted by the Georgia Department of Education, including resources for physical education, health, visual arts, music, theater arts, Spanish, and CTAE. By the end of this initial deep dive, teachers will be able to access the TRL, locate at least one useful vetted resource, and reflect on its utility in their classroom. This will also align to the Kindezi observation rubric as it focuses on having instructional materials that are aligned and move students toward mastery of the grade level standards. There will also be an opportunity to find some differentiated resources, some resources that connect across disciplines, and that emphasize student choice and exploration. Now, this is the home screen that I see when I log into Infinite Campus, which is going to be the initial resource that we must access in order to get to the TRL. You should go to Instruction, Campus Tools. Once you load the Campus Tools, there's this little button over here that says SLDS. That stands for State Longitudinal Data System. Once we click that, it will lead us to this huge storehouse of data. What we need is up here at the top left. TRL for Teacher Resource Link. Using this powerful tool, teachers can search or filter by learning standard to locate assessments and rubrics, activities, themed collections of resources, instructional videos, and other best practices. So we're going to use as an example 5th grade PE. If I scroll down here to 5th grade, and then select as my subject physical education, it has begun to filter out results, and I now have 446 results here, resources that are specifically aligned to 5th grade PE, as well as taking a look to select 5th grade PE learning standards, where I can really nail down to get to exactly what I'd like to find. One of the other cool resources here within this specific to PE are some PE assessments. So if I go to educational use, which is another part on the menu over here, I can actually find curriculum instruction, but I want assessment. And there's a link here for a test item bank and some rubrics that can be used to determine student mastery of the Georgia Standards of Excellence in Physical Education. Something important to note is that specific to the subject of visual arts, which there are tons and tons of resources for in this particular platform, for visual arts assessments, there are actually SLOs located here. These are different from just unit assessments. SLOs are summative assessments, and they're formal, that the state actually could use to determine whether or not students have mastered the whole subject for any non-tested subjects. So if you decide to use one of those SLOs in your course, then I just ask that you please talk with me first so that we can determine the best use of it. And just to show you one other way to locate information here in the platform, you can actually search up here at the top and type in SLO, and it will further filter. Let's see, let's pick another grade level. It will further filter, here we go, into the SLOs. SLOs are found primarily for K2. There are a ton of them in here, and you should just take some time to dig around in order to find them. So again, here inside the TRL, you can filter on the left side from the menu with the grade, the subject area you'd like to focus on, the educational use. You can also look specifically for certain media types. So if you're looking for audio, if you're looking for a video, games, instructional modules, all of those things can be found here on the left side. You can also search according to the ratings that have been put into the system by other educators and the program. So if you have a need for a resource specific to gifted students, specific to STEM, that's also available to you. So this tool contains a plethora of resources that you can access specific to your content area. The state is actually also working on this part called the Essential Toolkit. For right now, the only subject from the specials department that is covered is visual arts. So if I go to this and select visual arts, it will actually filter specific to these 4 questions. And these 4 questions are aimed at brand new teachers. So what do I teach contains the standards. How do I teach it contains videos, best practices, instructional units, specific lesson plans, and cross-curricular integration opportunities. Did they learn refers to the different rubrics that are available, and need to know actually has just the crosswalk to compare the previous standards to the current Georgia Standards of Excellence in Visual Arts. So this resource for right now is only available, the Essential Toolkit that is only available for visual arts, and they are rolling out for the other performing arts and for other subjects eventually. But for right now, we are all, as a team, looking through resources. So as your exit ticket today, I would like for you to email me 2 things as evidence of your learning. So you are emailing Devin 2 things as evidence of your learning. First, locate 1 resource that interests or excites you from within this platform related to your subject. You can send me the file as a link or as an attached document. And in your email, I want you to explain what excited you about finding this particular resource, and are there any additional questions you have about using TRL that I can be of assistance with, or that I can reach out to others in order to get you information. So I hope this video has been informative and that you have what you need in order to take your deep dive this morning or this afternoon, whenever you decide to do this training. And please reach out to me if you have questions. If your colleagues have questions, I'm here as a resource for you. Have a great day.